In terms of price, well, of course, it'll be $35,000.
And as you know, prices for Tesla vehicles have been wildly inconsistent in previous years. For example, an electric automobile cost $35,000 in 2017 and $48,400 for the Tesla Model 3 in 2022. In late 2022, Tesla cut prices on its cars around the world. Until now, Tesla's website showed it had decreased the starting price point to $40,240, which dropped significantly by $8,200 after the event. Indeed, Tesla's 2023 Model 3's most recent iteration has a number of upgrades over the previous one. In comparison to the former version, there will be lots of notable modifications to the Model 3 in version 2023. The first version required 5.1 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60. The newer model can do it in just 3.1 seconds. So why does Elon constantly feel the need to alter the Model 3? And what distinguishes Tesla's new 2023 Model 3 from the one before? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already, and ringing that bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now let's get started with today's content. The first Model 3 generation was introduced in 2017. After 6 years, the first Model 3 was put on the road. Tesla's Model 3 was the first electric car to have more than 1 million sales. The Model 3 became the world's most popular plug-in electric car in 2020, with worldwide sales units of roughly 501,000 in 2021. Between January and March of last year, Tesla broke its own delivery records when its car deliveries crossed the 310,000 unit threshold. Based on present real-world circumstances, the Model 3 is Tesla's most valuable model and also the pride and joy of Elon Musk. How do the performance metrics of Tesla's new 2023 Model 3 differ from the earlier ones? Tesla's latest Model 3 performance vehicles are getting faster with 0 to 60 miles an hour acceleration through the latest power optimization software update. There's now report that the new Model 3 can go from 0 to 60 in below 3.1 seconds. Based on that update, there was a difference in drag races between a Model 3 performance that got the update and the one that didn't. The model before in 2017, the owner said that the vehicle was taking 5.1 seconds to reach 60 miles an hour acceleration, which was already a significant improvement. EPA estimated 358 miles of range in 2023. Meanwhile, the 2017 version was 220 miles. In addition, Tesla's Model 3 version of 2017 tops out at 140 miles an hour, which is slower than the Model 3 version 2023 at 145 miles an hour. Tesla wrote in the release notes, "Your car's power has been increased by approximately 5%, improving acceleration and performance." That's due to Tesla figuring out how to optimize motor control through software. Tesla's apparently still gradually rolling out the software update. To increase your chances of getting the update, you can set your software update settings to advanced. So where was Tesla expressing all that power? It's pretty insane that they're able to push that through an over-the-air software update. It sounds like they're getting more confident about pushing their electric motors to higher limits without damaging the powertrain. Other researchers claim that it could shave off another tenth of a second in the future, which would be pretty impressive. Additionally, with charging time by state of charge or SOC analysis, the older Model 3s held the 250 kilowatt until the state of charge reached 23%, while the new vehicle only held the maximum charging rate of 8% for the SOC and began throttling down at only 17%. It took 32 minutes to reach 80% SOC and then another 31 to charge from 80 to 100%. With the total charging time being a respectable hour and 3 minutes, it can said to be respectable because, compared to other EVs, charging from 0 to full and adding back 75 kilowatt hours in basically an hour is remarkable. How does Tesla's new 2023 Model 3's exterior change? In 2022, the Tesla Model 3's ultrasonic sensors will become its special feature and pride. This year, the ultrasonic sensors will be removed from these vehicles. In the old version, there were 12 ultrasonic sensors installed on the front and rear bumpers of a Tesla Model 3 that supported anti-collision safety systems. Tesla's autopilot technology has improved over the years, and this is now going to be the way that Tesla enhances its brainchild. This change is being made, and you won't see these sensors on the new Tesla Model 3 this year. In addition, autopilot and FSD features will be unaffected. Blind spot monitoring and autonomous emergency braking, along with emergency lane assist, will remain unchanged. These are the features that customers expect. In addition to this, Tesla's got a lot of pressure to make sure that this vision is capable of everything that it claims to be able to do. The good news is that the new software will give Tesla Autopilot more visibility, high-definition spatial positioning, and better identification of objects. How has Tesla's new 2023 Model 3's interior been updated by Tesla? This year's Tesla Model 3 will improve the stubs on the left and right sides. These features will be integrated with the buttons on the steering wheel. This change further simplifies the controller of the Model 3. This integration makes driving much more convenient because you won't get distracted by the left or right stalks when you're driving. There's a special feature in the updated Model 3 which has a vertical touchscreen instead of a horizontal one like the ones before. It'll feel closer to the driver than just driving while reaching to the other side of the screen to press options. Also, the Model 3's screen positioning and smaller steering wheel solve a major problem with most cars, trying to see the instruments through the steering wheel. In previous versions, the armrest on the right of the driver's seat was an empty space. In this version, it was replaced by a second screen, and its functions are not inferior to those on the main screen of the 2023 version. The Tesla's new Model 3 rear screen seamlessly integrates with the vehicle's built-in climate control system, allowing you to adjust airflow and temperature for the rear vent as well as controls for the rear heated seats. The LCD display is powered by Android 11 and compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, enabling your passenger in the rear seat to enjoy their favorite apps and streaming devices on the go, and they can play video games. Sound can be played over the car's speakers using the screen's built-in speaker or through your Bluetooth wireless headphones. There's other features you can expect in Tesla's new Model 3. In addition to using hardware 4 like the old Model 3 versions, there's a major hardware change with the introduction of the AMD Ryzen processor to the infotainment system. This will be an advanced car gaming experience. For software updates, Tesla's new Model 3 will be smarter than the ones before it. Elon will release reverse summon or park seek in Tesla's new Model 3. This feature's been officially announced on Tesla's homepage since the end of last year, but until today, it's just been a promise and hasn't been applied to the Model 3 in reality. In this year's version, the audience will officially experience this intelligence. Tesla's autopilot is exactly this feature. Example: you arrive at your destination, all you gotta do is step out of your car and enter park seek mode. Your car will automatically look for an empty parking spot. That's pretty cool to not have to look for a parking spot. So how has Tesla's Model 3 safety rating changed after 6 years since its launch? The Tesla Model 3 sedan's been among many recipients of the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's most coveted honor, the top safety pick, ever since it was introduced in 2017. The IIHS organization regularly adjusts the criteria to make it harder to win the prize and to motivate automakers to build safer vehicles. In general, the organization tends to make the requirements more challenging year after year. In a more challenging side impact crash test, a vehicle has to get the highest score of good in order to win an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus designation. The Model 3's 2022 Top Safety Pick Plus award applied to all 2017 through 2022 vehicles. The Tesla Model 3 vehicles earned the highest rating of good in all 6 crash tests, as well as the top rating of superior for their standard vehicle-to-vehicle and vehicle-to-pedestrian front crash prevention systems, which no longer rely on just radar. As for headlights, the Model 3 secured the top rating of good for all models and trims. Moreover, NHTSA's 5-star ratings of all Tesla Model 3 safety criteria will help consumers get more confidence and peace of mind when they own their Model 3 cars. What's the latest technology like in Tesla's brand new Model 3? The navigation display pulls Google Maps data in real time, and the interface is easy to use. The Google Maps application in the car is not strange, but with Tesla's new 2023 Model 3 version, Tesla's upgraded it to become a different and more useful application. It's a shame that old Tesla Model 3s don't have this feature for their Google Maps. Navigation is powered by navigation data, which makes Google Maps more useful for everyone. This data is collected when you use features like turn-by-turn navigation, which lets you see the newest updated areas or your next right turn from your route overview or lock screen. Navigation data has always helped and continues to help Google Maps provide real-time features like traffic conditions, disruptions, and finding the quickest route. Besides the new Tesla Autopilot updates, they also have adaptive cruise control systems, which means the car maintains a driver-set distance between your car and the car in front of you. And forward collision warning with automatic braking tells you about an impending collision and applies the brakes in certain scenarios. Finally, there's the lane keeping system that makes minor steering corrections so you keep your vehicle centered in its lane. What's the storage like in the new Tesla versus the older versions? With the old Model 3, you can only use the front and rear trunks like regular electric car versions, but Tesla's new 2023 Model 3's trunk can hold far more due to a broad pass-through and SUV-like fold-flat rear seats. The trunk's capacity is over 12 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats up and over 54 when the seats are down. This was a great surprise because now it can fit an extra-large mountain bike. And Tesla's new Model 3 is also one of the few vehicles in this segment with a front truck, providing a useful 2.7 cubic feet. What benefits will clients get when purchasing Tesla's new 2023 Model 3 that the old version doesn't have? The new Model 3 has improved big time in quality over the earlier versions. The new Model 3 comes with the usual assortment of charge cord options, including a standard 120-volt household adapter, a 240-volt SAE public charge equipment adapter, and an NEMA 1450 RV park adapter. Long-distance trips are way easier now thanks to Tesla's extensive nationwide network of quick-charging supercharger stations. Plus, with Tesla's new 2023 Model 3, a big benefit of owning an electric car is the periodic software updates and improvements beamed directly to your car over the air. Which electric vehicle industry competitors will Tesla's new Model 3 compete with in 2023? How does Volkswagen's electric ID.3 hatchback compare to the Tesla Model 3? Electric cars are becoming increasingly popular because battery technology is improving, plus EVs are just becoming more affordable. But while the list of the cheapest electric cars is a good starting point if you want to jump from the gas pump to the plug, these two cars, the Volkswagen ID.3 and the Tesla Model 3, are set to become among the best sellers. For some newcomers, switching to an electric car is a chance to experience something completely different from the run-of-the-mill gas and diesel cars. And here, the Model 3 fits the bill. The standard version of the Model 3 is priced just over $40,000, which is $2,500 cheaper than a Volkswagen ID.3, which is about $42,000. Both of them have low running costs compared to other electric vehicles and are environmentally friendly with zero-emission driving. Inside the new 2023 Model 3, it's modern, clean, and minimalistic. Every Model 3 comes with heated, power-adjustable front seats, seat navigation, plus wireless charging for 2 phones. No dials in front of you either. Everything's done via the central touchscreen. Step out of Tesla's new 2023 Model 3 and into a Volkswagen ID.3 and you'll notice a few similarities. There's lots of switches and controls that have been moved to the steering wheel to save money, and most functions are controlled by its central touchscreen. On the other hand, the Volkswagen ID.3 features plenty of state-of-the-art technology, so Volkswagen will want to roll out its Car2X software on more models. This communicates with other cars about local traffic jams, roadworks, and hazards. Plus, you've got Amazon Alexa voice control, Apple and Android connectivity, and you'll also be able to have an augmented reality head-up display and eventually autonomous driving. It was a little disappointing, though, that early cars suffered from software bugs and delays. How about the Chevy Volt? In February 2019, the Model 3 passed the Chevrolet Volt to become the all-time best-selling plug-in electric car in the US. Model 3 sales surpassed the Nissan Leaf in early 2020 to become the world's all-time top-selling plug-in electric car. The Chevy Bolt EV and the Tesla Model 3 are two very different EVs. One's marketed as an everyday, affordable electric car, and the other is a higher-end luxury model. But from pricing and performance, these two electric vehicles aren't as far apart as they might seem. Design and appearance, both the Chevy Volt and Model 3 can fit 5 people comfortably, but the Model 3 is a 4-door sedan, while the Bolt is a 5-door hatchback. This means that the Model 3 has a little bit more room for passengers, with about 97 cubic feet of interior space, while the Chevrolet Bolt has only 94.4 cubic feet. But the Bolt's got more room for storage. You'll get 17 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats up and over 56 feet when the seats are down, while the Model 3 only gets you 15 cubic feet of cargo space. As for technology, the Bolt comes with a 10-inch touchscreen and button controls, while the Model 3 has a 15-inch touchscreen without traditional buttons. For price, though, this is one area where the Bolt comes out ahead. The Bolt's base model has a manufacturer's suggested retail price starting at around $28,000, while the Tesla Model 3 starts at around $40,000. Overall, the Chevy Bolt has a lower price. Tesla's 2023 model has less depreciation, though. For example, if you're planning to buy a new Tesla, you can expect it to retain more than 90% of its value after the first few years of owning it. The Chevy Bolt, on the other hand, could lose up to half its value over the same time frame. So to recap, Tesla's new 2023 model is getting a lot of attention from other competitors in the EV market. It's got a lot of dangers on this path of development, but there's no denying the excellence that Elon's created for it. Based on the valuable signals from Tesla, the release time for this latest version is 2024 or 2025. Although the wait time for this launch is a bit long, it can be seen that the audience is still very enthusiastic for the Tesla Model 3, and at the same time, it's also a perfect opportunity for Tesla to optimize Model 3 versions. So, what do you think about this improvement to the Model 3? Are you ready to check it out? If you like this video, please leave us a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and ring that bell so you can stay on top of the newest Tesla Car World content. One more time, we thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again. Until then, take care and be safe.